Good
Right.
luck, have fun. Orb versus Maceman. Orb is a very proficient player. He has he won any of the leagues? Let me check real quick. Just a second. I know you can't see the game while I'm minimizing, but it's only the early build-up anyway. I'm gonna comment on that later on. So the regular Global League. Orb came second in the Minions. So he's gonna get promoted to Masters. He is a future Master player, definitely. The first 2 spots in Minions get promoted to Masters. And he is on the same score as the first. It's just in the direct 1v1 he lost the game. So that's why he is second.
So, Orb is, as we just learned, from Michigan, United States. He has been playing casually for 3 years, and only since last year he started playing competitively. He loves the way the battles play out. It feels, I don't know, very organic. With the cloneliness, it all plays out. It's not just StarCraft 2 blob versus blob where everything is clean. 10 riflemen can slaughter 20 if they have a bad engagement. Learning the quirks of the engine and mastering it is why I like the game competitively.
That's such a nice thing to say. I 100% agree with everything Orb said there.
And then Maceman, aka Ultra Nano. He's from the UK, and he started playing a couple of months ago. And he started playing competitively right away. He got fed up with being called a noob for the first day. So he tried to get his game up relatively quick. His favorite thing about the Open Array is the community. The players are generally okay, although the game could use a bigger player base. Well, hopefully it's going to get a bigger player base. And at least it has a bigger player base in terms of tournament, because last year we only had 13 people, and now we have 16 people with 5 substitutes. So it's already bigger.
I mean, the competitive scene is fairly big. You have got the Red Alert Global League, where every year there are 48 people participating, and it's getting more and more. And they're not playing for just a day or a week, they're playing over the course of several months. So that requires quite some dedication.
And he also lost the simplicity of Open Array.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It's simple yet complex. It still has so many complex features for such a simple game. That's why I love it.
Alrighty.
So right now we're seeing a nice early game for Maceman, because Orb went super greedy and only went for 2 riflemen in the early game. So Maceman is able to take 3 oil derricks and take the advantage there.
He's even going to be able to take the 4th oil derrick because it's completely undefended.
No, yeah, he could. But keep in mind that Orb is already on 5 ore tracks now, because he just went for a straight up macro build. He went for War Factory first, and that's what happens when you go War Factory. Scaling is much harder. Or much faster as well.
3 refineries.
Trying to camp.
3 refineries from Maceman. 4 harvesters. And we have the first engagement.
Orb is not having any of this shit here. He's just sending his harvesters forward to push him away.
And Shadow Mace is saying not to forget that there are tons of Open Array mods out there. Meanwhile, wish the older CNC would have such an active community. Well, back in that day, and we're talking about the Tiberian Dawn Red Alert days, there was not really that much internet, so there couldn't be much of a community.
Yeah, but now with the advent of the internet, many people are just reliving their nostalgia. And this Open Array is not only nostalgia relived, it's also a really genuinely good RTS, in my opinion. We're seeing Radar Rush for Orb, so no service depot for him.
Interesting.
High risk, high reward.
Guess so.
He is gonna rush out some V2s and he needs to get something done there.
Well, 2 oil derricks.
But he's responding with sniping the oil derrick of Maceman as well.
And now he's going to snipe the other one too.
First airfield, first V2 out.
First MCV for Maceman.
Might not look like it, but this game is still very open.
Indeed.
We've got 2
completely different building build styles. And that V2 is gonna be so delicious. Oh, here it comes!
Ah! Chips away. Was a bit lucky for Maceman, some of his rifles moved. And he's gonna scout an expansion.
Yeah.
Expansion is under siege by 2 V2s already, so I think he has to bail here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maceman seems to be a good player. He immediately reacts, recognizes the situation here.
And retreats. Got a third V2 rocket there for Orb. Very interesting build queue.
Oh, the Yak could actually snipe the... Yeah.
Yeah. Oh!
One more burst. And
as long as it survives...
He should sell it. Maceman should... there he
No,
goes.
it's destroyed already.
Yeah. Maceman could have sold it to prevent the cash bounty.
Oh well. Could have had some cash back even.
And V2 blanket fire.
Ooh.
1 medium tank, just not enough.
Myself there with the older CNC. I mean, past generals.
He's on 4 V2s. By the way, if you're doing this, Orb is not doing this right now, put them on hold fire to snipe priority targets or to snipe an incoming blob instead of making the V2s waste their missiles on a single medium tank, which is going to move anyway.
And it seems that Shadow has misworded. He didn't mean the old school RTSs of Red Alert and Tiberian Dawn, but more so anything that came before Generals of Zero Hour. You're right about that, but nowadays, of course, we have the XWIS, we've got CNCnet. Open Array is gonna get a Tiberian Zone and Red Alert 2 eventually. Which, for my personal use, the Red Alert 2 is going to be extremely highly anticipated.
Same here. And Tiberian Sun too.
I'm not a Tiberian Sun player, not a Tiberian Universe player to begin with.
I know you're not, but man, I am.
Ooh, 5 V2s. 5 V2s already for Orb.
But no more vehicle production right now.
Well, I think he's more... Oh, he's not producing anything.
Oh, and now the V2s are going in. Now tanks are going into the V2s if I'm trying to stay here. Missing the mark. One of the V2s is gonna go down. The others surviving barely. Oh, and here come the money shots.
Nope.
Yak is down though. So Orb desperately needs another Yak for line of sight control here.
Comes a spy plane. Maceman's moving with an MCV to the ore. Or maybe it's going to be base push, who knows.
Maceman is now in an okay position because he's been able to re-establish his base here. And he's doing such smart moves. He's just keeping them moving. He just keeps his army moving so that the V2s can't ever snipe everything. That's V2 number 6 here for Orb.
Yeah, I think it was a minute 4 radar dome for Orb. Something like that.
Very early, yeah.
Yeah, really early.
1 minute 4 I don't think is possible.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, yeah, 4 minutes is more realistic. That's more like it.
Orb with the expansion here to the west, to the east, sorry, and of course Maceman with the expansion down to the south. Ooh, but those V2s are deadly.
Yeah, but they can get caught off guard.
Indeed.
So if I were in Maceman's shoes, oh, this is gonna be brutal. Very good hits here. If I were in Maceman's shoes, I would now go for radar tech.
Yeah.
Here,
oh, that's some friendly Allahu Akbar.
Yep. The scouts going down, but so much blanket fire. The V2s, golden V2 shots there. And nothing remains of the army. The push crumbles for Maceman.
Yeah. That was some very good spread on the Orb's army.
And very, very nicely spread out V2 shots as well. Went for exactly the targets they should have.
We've got another Yak in the air for Orb.
There goes the anti-air. Boom. Pop goes the Weasel.
Yes. Tunk.
Man, V2 spent... So, Maceman needs radar tech and he absolutely needs Heinz.
He has radar tech.
Yep.
He does have a radar. But
and
yeah, artillery's Heinz.
Put his V2s on hold fire.
3, 4,
Otherwise
5,
they're all
6,
gonna run
8.
into the pillbox here.
Oh,
Oh,
one burst. Oh my god.
5 V2s are gonna one-shot a Conyard any day of the week.
Yeah,
Pinpoint
hopefully.
accuracy.
Hopefully he's actually gonna repair some of his V2s that are damaged. Because he's got some veterancy on them. And we see Orb actually using, or sorry, Maceman using the miners as a meat shield.
Yep, but that's an all-in push.
Oh boy.
And it's gonna.
No,
it's
he's
eventually gonna get
retreating.
deflected. So that's all his economy.
Not all of
wow,
his.
but he gets so many crushes. Look at the corpses.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Oof. So one harvester remaining for Maceman.
Oh, that sucks. I think it was an all-in push indeed.
Uh-huh.
But
8
those
harvesters for Orb.
yeah. This is gonna be a while before the recovery here. If there's gonna be a recovery. Nope.
No, I don't think.
Tech center for Orb.
Ooh, parabombs as well coming in onto the Southern Army, but gonna miss the mark.
Yeah, most likely. I think it's been yeah.
He's gonna take an artillery though.
Yeah. As well as the pillbox and the camo pillbox that were there.
Mm-hmm.
So it did do damage, not enough. There goes the barracks down there.
And the push is coming in topside. That's probably the... Oh, Maceman selling out. Look at his army composition there.
Yeah. There's the Iron Curtain as well from Orb.
He's got this.
This is going to be the last... This is going to be the all-in push here.
Maceman was not a pushover though. The only mistake he made, he teched too late. Maceman did inflict some damage there.
Okay, Noob Map Maker, sorry to see that, buddy, but yeah. Noob Map Maker, of course, pitching in.
Look at the friendly fire.
Oh, too bad.
The V2s were on control fire and they killed like 10 infantry there.
Let me check one small little detail.
Oh, the massacre.
Didn't. Nope. Well,
civilian massacre. The massacre of Greenbelt 2017.
Yep.
Never forget.
Never forget artillery though. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, bam.
No sir.
And there's the GG.
Nice man. Well played.
Like Mom's spaghetti.
Like Mom's spaghetti, yeah.
Indeed. Right, here we
Lots
go.
of Mom's spaghetti there.
Orb as Ukraine. This time, Maceman as Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, have fun.
No, he's a Brits again.
I meant Brits. Yeah.
The other Brits.
my brain is like way too exhausted. This last Wednesday, I was actually gonna do some work on the messaging of all of the players.
Yep.
With Flamewheel, who's actually my proofreader this year. That's something that I learned from last year. Have somebody proofread everything.
Wait though, are you giving Flamewheel any sort of responsibility? Wow. That's risky business.
Dude, it's going well. Give the guy some credit. It's thanks to him that I was able to correct some mistakes.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. Otherwise, we would have a repeat of last year where I sent wrong times to the wrong people.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, and people were like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, you remember Wee Man last year?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that again.
He got the short end of the stick there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll take responsibility of that. But luckily this year, thanks to Flamewheel, that's not gonna happen.
Well, that's something.
I mean, his skill may not be up there, but he can consistently beat my ass, and he's a great proofreader.
Wait, he's beating your ass?
Up until today, I am still yet to beat Flamewheel.
Are you serious?
I am. I don't have time to play. And he's playing in the global league, he's participating in the tournament. I don't have that kind of time.
I would honestly, in terms of skill level, place you way over him.
No. I choke. I try something, it doesn't work, and I don't have anything to follow up, and then he just completely trounces me.
But he doesn't do anything, he just builds up for like half a year.
Yeah, like I said, give the guy some credit.
You wanna kill him in the game? Then just build a single artillery and kill everything he has.
Yeah, that's the thing that I constantly fail to do. Get artillery.
That's why you're not winning. You're not building the artilleries, man.
Yeah, I actually have a match on my YouTube channel, which was recorded last Wednesday. Or no, was it last Wednesday or no? I think it was not yesterday, but the Friday before, where I played against him, and it was on Northwest Passage. I was very close to beating him, but he had just infantry or just barracks left and a lot of eco, and that is how he beat me, because I couldn't.
He beat you.
Yeah, we later casted that replay, and that's now up on my YouTube channel, and there you see how he did it.
Damn, I have to watch that replay.
Yeah, do that.
How did he manage to do this?
Because I didn't dare to tech up to eco and to radar tech, and I didn't dare to expand.
By the way, a 3-minute 30 radar dome and 4 harvesters again. So we're seeing the high risk, high reward build from him here.
Probably. We have the first expansion already. It's the starting MCV from Maceman. Doomsday is asking.
Light composition.
Doomsday is asking you to look at your chat.
Ooh, the brackets, boys.
I think that the brackets have been on there for quite a couple of matches today. On your end.
No, it's only for 2 matches, and it's always only been the early game. Yeah. But still, yeah, I managed to. I always fail to recognize this because it doesn't show up on my screen. Obviously, it only shows up on OBS.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty bad at checking OBS every 5 seconds, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I have it below me, below the game actually, in the background.
Oh yeah, I do?
So, yeah. I have a pretty decent setup.
Here's the engineer snipe. There we go. Thanks and goodbye.
Ratatata.
Rat-a-tat-tat. Oh, even singling out the rocket soldiers.
Ooh, clever.
Good play. He did miss one. Kill the rifleman instead, so the rocket soldier is sitting there and be like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Hey, Omega Bolt. You guys remember Omega Bolt, who actually never participated in anything open array related, then joined my last year's tournament and got in 4th? That happens.
That was some good play. I remember last year. Some of his matches were genuinely fun to watch.
Definitely. And there's the first V2 already, or probably like the 2nd or 3rd from Orb.
It's the first.
It is the first.
He's moving out his original MCV, so again, high risk play from him.
Yeah, but both players have moved out their original MCV. There comes the 2nd MCV from...
Maceman is going to aggressively take positions here.
Ooh. He's got something to fight for. And unfortunately that Corrode didn't manage to go through, because he was actually trying to make a profit out of this tournament. He invested 25 euros. And of course the third place is going to get 50 euros, so even if he got 3rd place he already would made a profit. But unfortunately that didn't happen.
So this time it's going to be way more difficult for Orb.
V2s? Oh!
V2.
Oh, again with the V2s.
Again with the V2s.
Anju,
to engage into this.
last year Anju came in 2nd. Anju came in 3rd. And Carrillo came in 2nd.
Carrillo came 2nd, and it was a really amazing best of 5 series between Carrillo and Gatekeeper. Yeah. And
Gatekeeper wanted to fight against Carrillo in the finals of that tournament.
Mm-hmm. Oh! The V2s again. Man, Maceman just needs to unlock radar tech. That's all he needs here. That's smart though. Maceman is now going for light tanks, and the light tanks can easily flank, and they have higher DPS versus light and unarmored targets. So he's gonna flank the V2s here. If they're not just... Oh, he's standing still.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, and we've got the medium tanks over here in the expansion.
Possibly the worst spot for a radar dome, because this is gonna get pressured. Maceman's light tank micro there. Just not good enough.
Medium tanks. And oh, the MCV barely
Super
escaping.
close to taking out the MCV, but ultimately to no avail.
And not even trying to get rid of the refinery here or any of the harvesters. Just getting the hell out of dodge.
Are completely without protection.
Oh boy. Where are they?
So
oh, there they are.
If he loses this radar dome to those V2s, I'm gonna be salty. That shouldn't happen. He's lost his expansion MCV, Maceman that is.
Uh-huh.
And the first Hind is gonna come online in a bit.
Got a little clash over here in the north.
Hind is online. 3 light tanks as well. Ah!
Oh!
Come on, this is so free! Move in the Hind. Move the Hind in, please.
Get the chopper! He's trying to... Ah, too bad. Too bad.
Man. That was a bit frustrating to watch. This could have been way easier. The Hind is just idle here.
Yeah. One
Hind
Hind
could have taken out 2 of those V2s already.
He's gonna take out one! No, not even one.
Not even.
Yeah, he did take out one, but lost the Hind in the meantime. Oh.
And down goes the radar dome after this, so no more artilleries.
Nope, low power even.
Like I stated, a bad place for a radar dome.
Yep, definitely. He's gonna lose this entire expansion, gonna lose the helipad.
Helipad down as well, so no more reinforcements from the helicopters.
Nope.
Ugh, not looking good. Once more, the mobile destruction vehicle is escaping.
No! Not like this!
Not like this! Maceman is completely throwing the game here.
Yeah.
Ah! Tilting.
Unless he's got a different plan, but I don't think he does.
Hind is down.
He's actually attacking the MCV over here.
He's attacking pretty much everything. He's just...
But unfortunately... Oh! The MCV actually got into a bunch of crushes. Getting rid of all of the infantry.
And that's over.
Yeah.
Another MCV going on a voyage into death.
Another one. Oh, not like this.
Jeez.
Dang.
And here comes the collapse.
Yep.
The V2 is just straight up murdering the infantry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Power bombs as well.
Power bombs front. Yeah. It's gonna miss the target.
Maceman was on the move.
Ah, still. No, didn't even manage to get in anything. We've got a power trap reinforcing the infantry that's already there.
More reinforcements, yeah.
Yep.
And at this stage, Maceman has to recognize the position he's in.
In the meantime, let me quickly. So let's see. Who do we have in? Happy and Lori. Gonna have to send some PMs really quick.
So he's got so much veterancy. Orb has so much veterancy on his units that it looks like he has a spy infiltrating the barracks.
Really?
Check the blob out. Check it out, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is so much veterancy 2 and 3.
Let's see. In the meantime, like.
And Maceman doing what he does best, as witnessed in game 1, pulling the goalies. 3 harvesters down, 4th harvester. Probably form a protective barrier here as well. There it is.
Lorry driver.
Again, 2 harvesters left for Maceman and nothing else. Nothing else at all. Pretty brutal.
There we go. So at least the passwords for the first match of the second round have been sent out. Check your PMs, players.
Oh, I'll have to check that as well.
No, you already know that. I've already sent it to you in a complete list.
Oh yeah, right.
So
okay, Maceman has managed to get another Raider Dome up. Not sure why he needs it.
Well, he actually does need it. He needs to get those artillery out.
Yeah, but he's done for.
Yeah, pretty much. And here we see Orb actually scouting that there has been nothing deployed over to the top right, meaning that he could go there. Got an AA gun for those yaks. $29 viewers.
Let me check on my end. We've got 41 right now.
Nice. 41 people watching the bracket.
I know people, because someone was being salty about me not reading the chat. I can't do that while I'm in game. I can only read the chat when I'm out of the game. Or when I'm minimizing. And when I'm minimizing, this is what happens. When I'm minimizing, the game freezes for you, which is also pretty annoying.
Can imagine. So here comes the expansion from Orb, top right. He's getting more control of the map. He's got 3 full bases right now. Lots of map control, lots of ore control. Maceman with the wall. And that is gonna go. There's the GG.
GG.
Maceman is out.